The movie starts with Caleb, who works in a company called Blue Book, and he is chosen to work on a project in the company. All his colleagues are very happy about Caleb. Now Caleb goes to his new office from the helicopter, which is a secret research facility surrounded by nature and jungle, where Caleb is going to stay for the next week. Now he meets his boss Nathan. Nathan is a free and a little arrogant person. Nathan tells him that you can go to the gate that opens with your ID, and you are not allowed to go to the gate that does not open. Now the two of them come to Caleb's room, where Nathan asks him to sign a contract, in which it was written that Caleb cannot talk to anyone about this research. Caleb does not understand what is the need for so much security. Then Nathan says that he has been working on a conscious AI machine for some time, which can think and understand like humans. Caleb has been chosen for its testing. Caleb is very excited to hear this, that how big it is to make this conscious AI. This will be the first step towards becoming a human god. Now Caleb is sent to a closed room of a glass, where he sees a slightly broken glass. We will know the secret of its mark later. Now Caleb meets the first conscious AI machine, Eva. Caleb is surprised to see that it is a robot that looks like a human. Caleb, keeping control of his emotions, asks Eva to tell something about himself. Eva says, "What do you want to know?" "As you know, my name is Eva and I am a machine." Caleb asks, "When did you learn to speak?" Eva says that I always knew how to speak. I have not learned it. Here we can see that Nathan is watching them talking and making notes. Now after this small meeting, Nathan asks Caleb, "How did you feel meeting Eva?" Caleb tries to answer technically so that he can impress his boss. But Nathan says that I don't want to hear all this. "Tell me, how did you like Eva?" Caleb says that she is amazing. Nathan wanted to hear this. Now Caleb comes to his room to sleep, but he can't sleep. Then he turns on the TV in his room. Live footage can be seen from the camera in Eva's room. Caleb was surprised to see that he can see Eva sitting here all the time. Then the security alarm starts ringing because the power of the whole facility was cut, and all the gates are closed until the main generators are turned on. Caleb gets scared. He can't get out of his room. Then the main generators are activated and Caleb can get out of his room. Now he goes straight to Nathan's room. Caleb says that I was locked in my room. Nathan says that this is a security feature. As soon as the power is cut, the whole facility is locked so that no one can cut the power and enter. Now the next morning, a girl brings breakfast in Caleb's room. Caleb is a little uncomfortable, but this is a machine called Kyoko. But it doesn't have conscious or AI. Now Nathan says that yesterday I asked you how did you like Eva, and you gave a great answer. But today the question is, how did Eva like you? That is, it was time for their second meeting. Now Eva asks that, do you want to be friends with me? Caleb says yes. So Eva says, tell me about yourself. Caleb says that I work in Nathan's company. I live in a small apartment in Brookhaven, Long Island. Eva asks that, are you single? Caleb says yes. Now Eva asks Caleb about his family. Caleb says that I was 15 years old when my parents died in a car accident, but I survived because I was sitting in the back of the car. After that, to get rid of my loneliness, I went to coding and today I am a good coder. Eva says, exactly like Nathan. Is Nathan your friend? Caleb says that we just met, so it won't be right to say that. I don't know much about Nathan. Then there is a power cut again. Caleb gets a little scared. Then Eva's emotions change a little. She tells Caleb that Nathan is not a good person. Everything she says is false. Caleb doesn't understand anything. Then the power comes, and Eva starts talking to Caleb again, as if nothing had happened here yet. That is, somehow these power cuts were being done by Eva. Why? Now Nathan asks at dinner, how was today's meeting? Then by Kyoko's mistake, a drink falls on Caleb, which makes Nathan very angry at Kyoko. See, Caleb is a little scared. But Nathan says that he doesn't understand anything. There is no language programming in this. Now Nathan asks again, how was today's meeting? Tensed and confused, Caleb says that you must know what happened. Nathan says that yes, I just don't know what happened at that power cut. All the cameras were off. Did something happen at that time? Caleb refutes by saying no. Now at night, Caleb is watching Eva on his TV. And Eva also looks at the camera. This was the beginning of the relationship between Caleb and Eva. Now the next morning, Nathan takes Caleb to his lab, where Nathan shows the brain of these AI machines, which Nathan calls wetware, not hardware or software. By combining all the search engines in the world, Nathan didn't understand what people think, he understood how people think. And Nathan put the same algorithms in these wetware and gave consciousness to AI. Now in the next meeting, Caleb asks Eva, have you seen the outside world? Eva says that I have never left this room. Caleb asks, if you could ever go, where would you go? Eva says, among the crowds of people, like traffic signals, where they can see people, understand them. Would you like to go with me there? Caleb says, then it will be our first date. Hearing this, Eva asks Caleb to close his eyes. And goes to her room, wearing a dress and a wig. Caleb is stunned to see Eva as a real girl. Eva says, I will wear this on our date. Caleb hides his feelings and says, yes, this dress will be right. Then Eva says, are you attracted to me? That is, you are being attracted. Eva says, I can see the small changes on your face. Do you think about me after leaving here? With the changes on Caleb's face, Eva understands that Caleb is getting a little uncomfortable. Eva stops this right here. Now we see that after that meeting, Caleb comes to his room and is watching Eva on TV. With each passing day, Caleb's feelings for Eva are increasing. But something is missing from Caleb. He asks Nathan, have you programmed Eva to flirt with me? Nathan says no, she can feel love, because she considers herself a female. And it is natural for her to be attracted to a male. She has seen only one other boy other than me. That's you. Because I made him, so I'm at his father's place. So maybe she's attracted to you. Caleb is in his room. He sees Nathan in Eva's room on his TV. He can't hear anything. But he sees that Nathan has torn a drawing made by Eva. This makes Eva very sad, and Nathan leaves from there. Now Caleb immediately goes to Nathan's room, where he meets Kyo. Caleb asks him where Nathan is, but Kyo doesn't understand anything. And she starts taking off her clothes. Caleb stops her. Then Nathan comes there. He says, I told you, she doesn't understand anything. But she dances very well, and Nathan turns on the music. Caleb asks, why did you tear Eva's drawing? Nathan says nothing, and he starts dancing with Kyo. Caleb can see that for Nathan, where Kyo is just to make him happy, and Eva is just an experiment. Even being a human, Nathan had no feelings for these AI machines. After a while, Caleb leaves Nathan in his room, where he sees Nathan's computer room, i.e. the control room of this facility. Now in the next meeting, Eva asks him to play a game. Eva asks, what is your favorite color? Caleb says red. Eva says it's a lie. Eva was able to understand the truth and lies with Caleb's acceptance. Caleb says I don't have a favorite color. Eva says it's true. Now Eva asks, are you a good person? On this, Caleb does not understand what to say. He asks to stop this game here. But Eva says it is very important for me to know this. Caleb says yes, I am a good person. Eva asks him the next question without telling him the truth or lie. If I fail in this test, what will you do with me? Caleb says it's not in my hands. Eva says why is it in anyone's hands? Does someone else have the switch to your life? So why is it mine? Caleb has no answer to this. Then Eva shows Caleb her drawing. This was Caleb's drawing. Then Eva cuts the power. And asks one more question. Do you want to live with me? We were not told the answer to this. But Caleb's next steps will give the answer. Now Caleb asks Nathan, why did you make Eva? Nathan says AI is coming. So the question is not why, the question is when. Because I think Eva is going to fail in this test. Maybe the next model is better than Eva. Caleb asks what will you do with Eva if you fail? Nathan says you have to take out all the data from its liquidware and reset it. If Eva's body can handle it, then we will start again. Otherwise, we will have to start working on the next model. As soon as Caleb hears this, he can't stop his emotions. Look, Nathan says I pity you. You shouldn't feel bad for Eva, but for yourself. If not today, then tomorrow. This AI will go far beyond humans. For them, we will just be like monkeys. It is a little difficult for Caleb to understand this. Now we see that once again Nathan is completely drunk. And after a while he falls asleep. Now as soon as he gets a chance, Caleb takes out his ID from Nathan's pocket. And goes to his room, where Caleb gets his research files in Nathan's computer. Every time an AI machine fails, another AI machine takes its place. In a video, Caleb sees that even after making several versions of the model named Jade, Nathan could not get the desire to go out of the room out of that AI's mind. Jade got angry at Nathan. And that was the sign that was shown to us in the beginning. And finally, Jade tore the walls of his room until his hands broke, but Nathan didn't care about it. Caleb is surprised to see this. He doesn't understand how Nathan can be so heartless. That's when Nathan comes to his senses. He goes ahead to go to his room, but he doesn't get his ID. That's when Caleb comes and says that this is your ID. It fell down. Now the next morning, Caleb meets Eva. Caleb doesn't say anything and stands quietly. Eva understands and cuts the power. Now Caleb says that you were right. Nathan is not a good person. After this test, he will delete your memory. This is a way to kill you. Eva says help me. Caleb says I have a plan. I will make Nathan unconscious by making him drink alcohol. You cut the power at 10 o'clock. Now Caleb goes to Nathan. Where Nathan says that today is your last day. It's been a week. A helicopter will come to pick you up tomorrow. Caleb says that he didn't even know how a week passed. We should celebrate it. Caleb drinks alcohol. But Nathan refuses. He says that I have started drinking a lot. Everything is closed from today. This was not part of Caleb's plan. Now Nathan asks, what do you think? Does Eva really love you? Or is she showing off her love? Caleb doesn't understand anything. That's when Nathan calls him to his room, and shows the video of that day, when he tore Eva's drawing. Nathan says that that day I had put a battery-operated camera there, about which neither you know nor Eva. With the help of the same camera, Nathan could see and hear her during the power cuts. And now Nathan runs the clip in which Caleb had planned to run. Caleb understands that this test was not Eva's but his. Nathan says that I had given Eva a task. To get out of his room. And for that she can try anything. Truth, lie, imagination, showing yourself as a character of mercy. Or pretending to love. And Eva did the same. This is real AI. You don't need to be ashamed. You did the right thing. That's when the power is cut. Nathan says with a laugh that it's probably 10 o'clock. But Nathan doesn't understand how Caleb could make Eva run away from here. Caleb says that by changing the security codes. Where all the gates close when the power is cut. After changing the codes, all the gates open when the power is cut. Nathan says that it was a good plan. Maybe it would have worked. Caleb says that we will find out soon. Nathan doesn't understand anything. Caleb says that I had a doubt that you can listen to us. So I changed the security codes last night. Nathan looks at his computer. He sees Eva outside his room. Out of all the models, only Eva was able to get out of that room. Nathan attacks Caleb in anger, which makes Caleb unconscious. Now Nathan removes the weights, and walks towards Eva with a rod. Here Kyoko comes in front of Eva. Eva was able to touch her hands and talk to her. We will soon find out what Eva was saying to her. Then Nathan comes there. He asks Eva to go back to her room. Eva says that will you ever let me go out? Nathan says yes. Eva says that you are lying, and she attacks Nathan. But Nathan easily takes care of her, and breaks her hand in anger, but then Kyoko comes from behind and stabs Nathan. Nathan also attacks her, which makes Kyoko fall down, but then Eva takes out the knife. And as soon as Nathan turns towards Eva, Eva stabs Nathan in the chest. Now Nathan sits a little far away. And now Eva takes out his ID from his pocket. Now Eva gets ready with new clothes and new skin. Then Caleb comes to his senses. He sees Eva leaving. But Eva leaves that gate without Caleb. And Caleb is trapped there. Now Caleb tries to open and break that gate. But because he was in Nathan's room, and Nathan's room could only be opened with Nathan's ID. And that ID was with Eva. And he gets trapped here forever. Here Eva is very happy to come out for the first time. She feels the sun, she feels the nearby forest, and the helicopter that came to take Caleb. Now Eva sits in that helicopter and leaves from there, and at the end of the movie, we see Eva getting lost in the crowd of people. If we try to understand here, why did Eva do this to Caleb? There can be 3 reasons for this. First, when Eva played that game of truth and lie with Caleb, and asked if you are a good person. Then maybe with Caleb's agreement, she felt that Caleb is lying, and she can't trust Caleb. Second reason, Nathan's behavior has given Eva the nature to not trust anyone. For her, her father's behavior has spoiled her mind. Or the third reason could be, while Caleb was alive, there were more chances of Eva getting caught. Because only 2 people knew that Eva is an AI machine. One of them was killed by Eva, and the other was left to die. By the way, the ending is a bit shocking, but somewhere it can also be true. We are witnessing this in front of our eyes today. The way AI like ChatGPT works, it has destroyed the difference between humans and AI. As Nathan said, AI is coming, the question is when. If you like the movies made on AI, then do watch these 2 videos. So this was today's movie. If you like the video, then do share it with Nathan and Caleb. Don't share it with Eva. You were listening to Movie Mirrored by Abhi. See you in the next